does TD Jake's operation work a store when you've got 10,000 people coming in? What does their operation have that's so special and different? Well, let's watch a video and learn. I'm James Disciple Johnson. Thanks for joining me on this quick visit to the International Leadership Summit in Charlotte, North Carolina for TD Jakes. When you're at a leadership conference, the only lessons you learn shouldn't be from the stage, but you should be watching the professional operation that they have going on as well, so you know how to replicate it. And the entire operation this weekend, everything has been planned down to the last minute. Now, why am I talking about the store? Because we've got a store that we run as well. And if we run it properly, we're going to optimize it, make the most money, and have the most success with what work we're putting into it. So we want our store to run at the quality of a store that is global in nature like TD Jakes' is. A lot of you may not understand what I mean when I talk about having a spiritual father. A spiritual father is somebody that I emulate, somebody that I focus on what they do so that I can do things as well as they do as well. That's the value of having mentors. So I'm here at the TD Jakes International Leadership Summit 2022, and this is the store. And I wanted to show you a few things about the store that I think are really cool and that you should check out. The first thing is the store has its own separate space, and so this is a separate conference room from the rest of the conference. The rest of the conference is happening out those doors and to the left, but the store itself has a separate conference room, and I think that's cool. Hey guys, just want to talk about the store here at the TD Jakes thing. First of all, the store has its own information booth, and then it's got a whole big store, and it's all actually cordoned off so that everybody knows where the store is. There's actually a flow, so you're supposed to go in one way and out the other, so that's cool. I like how that's executed, and I think that when we do a store, we should be doing that kind of thing as well. Also, there's a ladies section and a men's section, so those are different sections, and there's tables where people can look at things. They're actually mostly not picking up items off the table or off the rack. They're actually buying them separately, so I think that's cool as well, and that's something we should look at. Now, these are a couple things that I didn't learn from the stage. I learned from watching here at TD Jakes International Leadership Summit. I think these shirts are cool. It just says famous enough, but good enough, famous enough. You know, I think it's a really simple thing. There's another really great one over there. It says product of grace, which I think is really cool. That's certainly me, product of grace. That's just a really simple shirt, very cool. Here's another great shirt that says pray, and it's got some praying hands. That's cool. Cups are on their own stands, so people can kind of stand around and look at them. So you got all the different cups. Bags are in their own area. They got a lot of different bags. Here's an $80 bag. It's got a cell phone port in it, so you can actually charge a cell phone with the bag. There's got to be at least a dozen people taking payments, so they're processing people through pretty quickly. And then they don't let you leave the way you came in over there by the entrance. So the entrance to the room is over there, and then you come in here, and you got to walk all the way through and come out the outdoor to get out. So I think that's something we should implement as well. You come in the store one way, and you got to go out only one way. I'm definitely seeing a process flow that involves, people wandering through the store a certain way and then coming through the line a certain way. And then as well, you got the sales things, which are everywhere, but they're certainly by the entrances when you walk in and throughout the store. Some basic TD Jakes stuff. Then they have a massive rings table. And the cool thing about this is when you actually want a particular thing, you don't take it off the table. You actually take a number, and then you go in the line to buy it at the front desk. Really simple t-shirts like that, greatness. That's a great one right there. So this is another coffee cup stand. I like that because it's got all the different cups on it. You can check them out. If you break it, you bought it. It's inside of the area, so... Separately, speakers who are here have their books out, and people are standing in line, as you can see, to get their books signed. So not only is there TD Jakes materials, but there's also materials from the other people who are speaking at the conference. Each special guest has their own area to sit and sign books. Another really cool thing I like is that when I walked up to this table to check out their goods, this guy actually walked up to me and told me what's going on. And so if you're going to have a store, you want people to know what's going on. And if you're all the way back there behind the table, you may not be able to tell them.
Definitely.
Having a representative outside of the store telling people and directing them where to go to spend money is how you get money spent.
Awesome.
Am I right?
That's correct.
What do we have here at the table?
We actually have Apostle Joshua Smith here. We're doing some book signings and selling some books. We are based out of Gulfport, Mississippi. So big shout outs to Gulfport.
That's how you do it right there. So this table actually has ambassadors out front. And they are walking up as soon as you walk up. They are connecting with you like a salesperson. So when I made it within 10 feet of this table, this man had walked up to me and told me what was going on. And that's how we need to treat the store. It's not that hard to recruit somebody while you're sitting behind the table to be the person out here directing people to come in and buy stuff from the store. Hey, watch this. Here's some people walking up right now. I guarantee you somebody's going to walk up and engage with them and show them what they should be buying and what they should be doing. Oh, well, he's already talking to somebody. When you walk up to this table, you know exactly what's going on. Not only do they have some really nice tablecloths, they've got some advertising materials as well. And so you can tell just from a distance what they're doing. I think that's really cool. One thing that's really great about this store is that they have a table set up so that people can charge their cell phones and hang out. If you want to make money in your store, give people a place where they can hang out and look at your goods. What a grand idea. I keep telling y'all, we need silhouettes. Look at this. This makes me want to buy the shirt all by itself. All right, so that's a few lessons that I could pick up at the TD Jakes International Leadership Summit store. Remember, the lessons that you're learning when you're going to a conference shouldn't just be from the stadium stage itself, but also from all the rest of the operation that's going on. Hope you enjoyed that. Hope you learned something. I'm James Disciple Johnson here at the Charlotte, North Carolina Convention Center at the ILS 2022 with Bishop TD Jakes. Well, I hope you've learned something about the operation of the TD Jakes store and how they do things and how they sell merch. Make sure you stop by disciplechristianmc.com to see why we disciple men, to have a daily word and prayer time, and support the 1% Motorcycle Club World in Prayer. If you want to have a store that's at this level, these are the things that you got to do as well. God bless you. Thanks for watching.